How you guys doing? Oh wow, there's a lot of people here. Goodness. All right, so welcome to this viewer appreciation trivia game. This idea actually came to me last night while I was sitting chatting with somebody after yesterday's live show, and I was like, you know what? I am not going to wait until I hit 1,000 subscribers to say thank you to everyone that watches this channel. I am going to go ahead and do it now. So my hope is that you guys have fun with this. I have to admit, I am a little nervous because I've never done this before. I've never seen anybody do this, so I'm hopeful that it all goes well. If not, I ask for your forgiveness in advance and hope that the next time that I do it, it'll even be better than this time. So welcome to everybody who is in the chat right now. I appreciate you guys joining. I know that there have been lots of chats that have been going on today. I heard that, what was it, Comic Tom and Jim Mint had a show earlier today that had about 200 or so people in there. So I appreciate every one of you that has decided to come over and watch this channel. So I see Wolf Blitz. I've never seen you before in the chat. Welcome, brother. Tony Sanders is always here. Miss Hustle is here. Ben, White Whale Comics, Hulk Nuts. My normal people are here. It is good to see you guys here. So Ben, no. I am not giving the books away that are on the wall behind me. I am, however, hopefully going to be giving you guys some books that you're at least interested in. And at a minimum, the books will be free, right? And so this is all about having fun and just giving a little bit back to you guys. John's Comics with Kids. I enjoyed that Instagram post that you put up a little while ago. I hope that sunburn isn't too bad, but you did the right thing, reffing those 2 games for your kids. So here is how this thing is going to work. I have a stack of books to my side that I am actually going to show you. You can also go over to Instagram and see all of the books at RegieCollects. I've posted up a photo and you have to swipe to see all of the books that are going to be available today. But I'll also show you on screen here. Each book is numbered. And I would encourage you, if you are going to participate, you want to write down the number of the book right now. The way that it's going to happen is that I have 8 questions that I'm going to ask. If you are able to answer one of these questions correctly, you will be able to select 2 books from the stack of books that I'll be showing. And more than likely, I'll throw some extra books in the shipment that I'm going to be sending you. So if you answer the question correctly, you tell me which 2 books you want. We'll take those 2 books and we'll set them to the side, and then we'll go to the next question. All the winners, if you win, and there should be a total of 8 winners tonight, because I think, you know, to make it fair, let's spread the love, right? If you are a winner, maybe you can participate, but you know, you won't win anything else. But if you are a winner, send me an email at RegieCollects@gmail.com with your full name, your address, and just remind me of which books you won, and then I will ship those out to you. For the purpose of this first contest, we are going to make it the continental United States only, all right? So if you are in another country, maybe the next time I will get enough nerve to send books internationally, but for right now, it is going to be US based. So if you are international, don't leave, hang around and accept my apologies, and hopefully you will enjoy the chat. So we have a total of 8 questions. You're going to get 2 books plus some freebies that I'll throw in. All right. I think that pretty much covers it. So let me show you the books that I have. And again, my hope is that you guys like these books. They're nothing that is on the wall, but they are some books that are from my personal collection. And as I mentioned, what I'll do is throw in a couple of extra books into the Gemini shippers that I'm going to be mailing you guys. So the first book that I have here is War Machine number 6. This is the first book, right? So each book has a number down here in the corner. Hopefully you guys can see that. War Machine number 6. Next, War Machine number 7. War Machine number 8. And the number is 3 for that one. War Machine number 9. This is book number 4. I have Men Thing number 3. Grimm's Ghost Stories. I don't even know what number that is. Luke Cage Power Man number 18. That's book 7. Champions number 1. This is book 8. Iron Man number 160. This is book number 9. Iron Man 159. ROM 32. Book number 11. Doctor Strange number 6. Book number 12. Hobgoblin number 13. I'm sorry, Hobgoblin number 2, book 13. Hobgoblin number 1, book 14. Sorry, I just read Miss Hustle's comment here that she wants a shirtless photo with the signature. All right, sorry. 1985, number 2. This is book number 15. Hercules number 1, book number 16. Uncanny Avengers number 1, book 17. Avengers 316, number 18. And there may be some clues embedded in some of these books that I'm showing you as to the answers to the trivia questions. Just saying. This is X-Men versus Agents of Atlas, number 1. This is book 19. Punisher Warzone number 7. This is book 20. Punisher Warzone number 1. This is book 21. Marvel Legacy. This is a lenticular cover, I think. Nope, it is not. Marvel Legacy number 1, book 22. And then the last book is a reader copy of World's Finest, number 241. That is the last book in the stack. So my hope is that you guys saw something in there that might be of interest to you. And like I said, I'll be throwing in some extra books after I go through yes, it's a DC book. I have 1 or 2 in here somewhere. But my hope is that you saw at least 1 or 2 books that might be of interest to you. So again, what I have is a total of 8 questions. Now, these questions are actually based upon, in some ways, general comic book trivia stuff. And then some of them are related to some recent videos that I've put up. Some of them had answers in the books that I just showed you. There were some answers and things in there actually embedded. So hopefully you guys picked up on that. All right. No, Steve Rogers, no, sir. ASM 129 is not in the stack of books that I'm going to be giving away. That is a good try. Candygram Man says a DC book. Yes, brother, gas, there is one in there. You guys are hilarious. And there is also no FF49. I'm keeping all 3 of those books for myself. So, and again, if you missed the books that I just showed that you have available to you, if you go to my Instagram at RegieCollects, I have some of the books there as well. So JZ, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Glad you were able to work. G Murray, sorry you missed it. We are about to jump into the trivia questions. And again, the way that this is going to work is I'm going to read the question to you, and then you have to give me the full and complete answer. So for example, if I were to say, give me the top 3 books on the right side of this wall behind me, what I want to see is not 3 separate comments with the 3 different books. I want to see a complete entry with the full answer, right? A full and complete answer is what we're going to be looking for. And whoever puts up a full and complete answer first will be the winner, and that person will be able to select 2 books from the stack that I just showed. That person should also send an email to RegieCollects@gmail with their full name, address, and the books that they want, so that we can actually send those books out. All right, so that's the way that it's going to work. All right, so here we go. And again, this is for US-based people only. Apologies to international people. All right, so here we go. Question number 1. All right, what year was the first modern comic book printed? What year was the first modern comic book printed? We have 1971, 1985, 1992, 1938. Getting warm with that one. Keep going. James, there you have it. James has it at 1933. James, congratulations. You have the very first pick of the books that are in the stack that I showed a moment ago. James Skeffington, I think I said that correctly, the second. Congratulations, brother. Tell me which 2 books you want from the stack. Yes. And again, this is trivia, right? So it's not modern in the traditional sense, right? Yes, in 1933 was the answer. Very good. Yep, there we go. Sorry, the first one's a tricky one. They do get easier. So James Skeffington, let me know which 2 books you want from the stack so that I can write them down here, take them out of the stack so someone else does not take those books from you. So let me know what you want. Hopefully you saw that, the intro here. Miss Hustle, now you know you can go right to my Instagram and see all those photos that you want. Who is this? Steve B says he's a teacher and he knows all about those tricky questions. All right, so here we go. James missed it, so I'm going to run through these books one more time. All right, so if you are going to participate, write down the number of the book that you want. There's a piece of painter's tape on every book. Write down the number so you can tell me which ones you want. So here's number 1, number 2. This is War Machine number 8, book 3. This is book 4. And there are a lot of these, so you guys got to bear with me, right? So write the numbers down. Number 6 is a Grimm's Fairy Tale. Luke Power Cage is number 7. Number 8, Champions number 1. Iron Man 160 is number 9. Make sure you write the numbers down. Number 10, Rom. This is number 11 book. Book number 12 is a Doctor Strange. Number 13, book number 14 is a Hobgoblin book. Number 1 there. 1985 is book number 15. Hercules number 1, book 16. Uncanny Avengers number 17. Make sure you write these down, guys. Number 18, number 19, and remember these books are also posted to my Instagram feed. Number 20 at RegieCollects, so you can view them there. 21. So James, hopefully you can give me 2 numbers here. Number 22 and then number 23, a DC book. All right, so tell me which ones you want, James, and we will keep this thing rolling to the next one. All right, so James says he will take number 6 and number 20. So let me take those out of the stack. James is taking Grimm's Ghost Story. So James, what I will do for you, brother, is I have a stack of those Grimm's books. I will send you a couple of extra books to round out your selection. And thank you very much. Here is number 20. So those 2 are out of the running, and those are James's books. Congratulations, brother. You are the first up. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Why does J. Jonah Jameson hate Spider-Man? And this comes directly from one of my videos. Yeah, the goal here is to spread the love, right? So if you win once, technically, let's spread the love and not win again, And what we're going to do is we're going to throw in some extra books for everybody that participates. So John's Comics with Kids gets it. He says he is jealous, and that is true. It is a mixture of jealousy and envy. That is the reason why J. Jonah Jameson hates Spider-Man. And in fact, he points that out in Amazing Spider-Man number 10. So watch that video. He's superficial. That is true. So John's Comics with Kids, tell me which books you want, brother, and we will set those aside for you. It seems like a lot of people watch that video, so thank you guys for that. Oh, I'm sorry. So, yeah, I'm trying to view this thing the way that I see it. So sometimes you may see it a little bit differently, but I'm reacting right here. All right. So let me know what you guys, John's Comments with Kids, let me know which one you want, brother. We will set your 2 books aside. Right, well, I'll take care of you anyway. No, you're going to win. You're going to win something, so you'll be fine. So hopefully John's Comments with Kids, you saw the book numbers and all that good stuff and can tell me which ones you want. So that is 2 questions down and we have 6 more to go. Hey, Jam Sessions, I appreciate that, brother. That reminder there. Thank you for that. He basically is saying that if you haven't subbed to the channel, please take a moment to do that. And I definitely appreciate it. I think there were 6 or so people that actually subbed today, which I think is really cool. So I thank you guys. And this is, in fact, the biggest audience that we've ever had here. There were just 50 people here a second ago. So that is awesome. And we are getting closer and closer to 1,000 subs, which I think is great. All right. So John's Comments with Kids says, he wants number 12 and number 7. All right, so let me find this. Number 7 is Power Man, Luke Cage. So we'll set that aside. And then he said number 12 as well. Where is 12? And 12 is a Doctor Strange book. So John's Comics with Kids, thank you, brother. I will try to add a couple of extra things to your package as well. And if you win, don't leave the chat. Hang out for a little while and continue enjoying the conversation and the camaraderie. All right, so the next one. Thank you, John, for setting me up for this one. All right, so what is the name of Doctor Strange's home in Greenwich Village? What is the name of Doctor Strange's home in Greenwich Village? Next up, no idea. J. Perry Hill, you have it, sir, right off the bat. That was well done. J. Perry Hill, you are the winner of the 3rd one. Let me know which 2 books you want and they are yours. Now, what's interesting is that the name of his home is actually the name of a pretty cool virtual comic shop, and I think a physical comic shop in Michigan that I order from time to time. So I thought that was really cool when I realized that that's where they borrowed that name from. So very cool. And Backseat Driver, yes, Jay is very fast on the typing there. So Jay, let me know which 2 books you want and we will set those books aside for you. J-P-A-R-R-Y, Hill. And again, if you are a winner, make sure you send me, he wants 15 and 19. Make sure you send me an email to RegieCollects@gmail.com so I can set your, so I can send your books out as soon as possible. All right, so Jay Perry has selected number 15 and number 19. Number 15 is 1985. And number 19 is X-Men versus Agents of Atlas. So I will set your books aside. Congratulations, brother. All right, here we go. Number 4. All right, this is an easy one. It really is. What color was the Hulk when he was originally introduced? What color was the Hulk when he was originally? Jay-Z has it right off the bat. There we go. Jay-Z, he has gray, which is well done. Everybody knows that answer. All right, Jay-Z, let me know which 2 books you want, bud, and I will set it aside for you. He wants 22 and 23. Well done, sir. Let me grab those out of the stack here. 22 and 23. Cool. So he has picked the Marvel Legacy number 1. I'm not even sure that this book has ever been read. Oh, there's a little bit of a crease on there. But again, these books are free. And then we also have a reader copy of World's Finest number 241 that I will set aside for you. Thank you, brother. Who is Omega Comics? How you doing, brother? Backseat Driver. Jay-Z is quick. He is not messing around over there. He is not messing around. So again, this idea to do this thing, actually, it didn't come from one of you guys, but it came from one of you guys because I was having an exchange with somebody late last night, and they were tossing about ideas, and they kind of asked me the question, what is it that people want from a live chat? And I was like, I don't know. I just turned the camera on and started talking and having some fun. And then it started, you know, rattling around in my head. And I was like, you know what? We're going to give some books away to say thank you to everyone that watches. So there you have it. Steve Rogers, thank you, man. I appreciate that. What is Spider-Man's real name? No, that is not the way. All right, so this next one is going to be a little tough. It is going to be a little tough, and this one is based upon a video that I put out. All right, and I'm giving you context because I want you guys to think about this. And it is basically directly from my top 50. You know, I broke that list down into components. All right. So this is a multi-part question. In your response, you need to have all 5 parts. All right. So all 5 parts have to be entered. The first person that includes all 5 parts is the winner. All right. Here we go. Name 5. Give me the number of 5 books in my top 10 Spider-Man list. They are all amazing Spider-Man books. Give me the numbers of 5 of the books in my top 10 list as one answer. One answer. First answer with 5 books in there. It has to be all 5 in there. 1 through 5, that is, no, it is not 1. All right, so we have, nope, not yet. Kingpin Comedy says, I don't know. So here's the clue is that all of the books are are amazing Spider-Man books. Every last one of them. That's a hard one. This is a hard one. 300. Not yet. Not yet. Nope, not yet. Not yet. All right, let me see. 350. Not yet. 150, 300. Not yet. Come on, guys. Check the wall of truth. Very good. Not yet. I'm not seeing one yet. 14, 15. Not seeing it yet. 252. Not seeing it yet. That's correct. 129 was not on the list. 52, 52, 300, 252, 50. Not yet. I know, but I can't win. I blame Canada. You guys are hilarious. 50, 129. 129 is not on the list. 56. 356, 300. All right, so Steve B got it. Steve B has 56, 252, and 300. That is correct. Steve B got it correct. So 129 was not on the list, and you are correct, Candyman, Summer on the Wall. I give you guys some of the clues. So Steve B, congratulations, brother. Tell me which books you want, and I will pull them out of the stack for you. That was a hard one. That was a hard one because it was 5 parts, and I didn't anticipate how difficult it would be for me to figure out which one of you had it correct. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. But thank you guys for bearing with me. All right. So let me know, Steve B, which 2 books you want out of the stack, and we will set that aside for you. And we are 5 questions deep into this viewer appreciation game. We have 3 more questions to go and still a stack of books sitting here next to me. So Steve B wants number 2 and number 3. So number 2 is War Machine number 7, a pretty cool cover there, and number 3, also a really cool cover. So Steve B, congratulations, brother. Thank you for answering that question correctly, and I will also throw in a couple of extra books for you. JD says it's hard to type while eating cookies and oh man. So J. Jonah Jameson's confession is actually number 10. It was in the Enforcers issue where he acknowledged that he was jealous and envious of Spider-Man because he could not be as selfless as he. So Steve B, congratulations on getting that one correct. And so speaking of J. Jonah Jameson and Peter Parker, that brings me to question number 6. Question 6, are you ready? Tracy B, this one is for you. Tracy B, you got this one. I'm telling you right now. What newspaper does Peter Parker work for? First one to get the answer, what newspaper, the full name, does Peter Parker work for? And James, you can't win. All right, so Tracy, oh man, it was so fast. I think Tracy actually got it. Tracy is best. You have it. Tracy is best. As I told you, this one was for you, and you sure enough came through. Tracy, you have it. Tell me which 2 books you want, and you will get those sent over to you. And again, if you have already won, make sure, no, we're not doing the numbers again, Tracy. Come on, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. So if you won, make sure you send me an email to RegieCollects@gmail.com so that you can make sure that I get these books out to you. Tracy says that they want the Hobgoblin books. So what we have is number 13, and that is Hobgoblin book number 2. And then we have 14, which is Hobgoblin number 1. This one has a little bit of a folds in the corner there. These books, by and large, I think are in great shape. So hopefully these meet your standards, Tracy. But thank you for participating. And again, I'll throw in a couple of extra books for you as well. See, here's the thing. Backseat driver got confused because he was thinking Daily Planet. Now, here's the thing. If you don't read DC books, that can't happen. There you go. Problem solved. That's why I don't read DC books. That way I won't get confused. See, Steve Rogers gets it. J. Perry Hill. Yes, that is correct. A little orange marker, Tracy, will fix that book right up for you. You'll never know. It'll be an amateur color touch. All right. So here we go. Here we go. No. Oh, man. What about the Daily Star? I don't even know what the Daily Star is, Candy Graham, man. Seriously? Omega Comics just said that the Batman Damned is almost $300. That is crazy. I was actually in a comic shop earlier today, and my guy was telling me that he actually sold out of all of his books. And he wishes he had held a couple back so that he could make some magic happen with them. Oh, one other thing. If you were sending me an email, and I think 2 of you have already done that, make sure you put your screen name in there because I will get it mixed up. Give me your screen name, your real name, the books that you want, and your address, and I will get those out to you because I don't want to screw it up. And some of you guys don't use the same name on all your various platforms. So this is a disaster. Cookie crumbs everywhere. It looks like... You guys are nuts. All right, so quick question for you. This is not a trivia question. I'm curious. Have you seen anybody do something like this before? I'm curious because I am always trying to do things a little bit differently. And I'm also trying to have some fun. And I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys are having fun. I'm curious whether you've seen anybody do this and if this is something that we should do again. I'm just curious. Not like this. Nope. No. This is new for me, way more fun than brother. I don't even do raffles. Forget about it. Negative, no. Okay, cool. Because the raffle, I don't do raffles. If you do raffles, nothing against you. I don't do raffles at all. So again, I'm all about trying to have some fun. And for me, I'm having a blast. I have fun coming up with the questions. I have fun finding the books. So I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this. So I definitely am. First, what does it say? The timing is a tricky part. We need some more rigorous first past the post. Yeah. It is a little tricky. It is a little tricky. All right. So here we go. Cookies, comics, and harmonicas. Oh man, you guys are nuts. Bueller better not steal my idea, right? So comics with Bueller, I purposefully don't do certain things because he's done them, because he has some really creative ideas, and I don't want to piggyback on him. So I try to do things that aren't him, you know? James, you are hilarious. So, but Comics with Bueller is a friend of mine. I think he's an awesome guy, and I wish him nothing but the best. But if he steals my idea, I'm going to Oregon and I'm killing him. All right, so here we go. All right, we will include Canada next time. I promise I will include Canada. You guys hold me to that. Yes. So Tracy says, didn't Bueller give you 36 pounds of freebies? It was actually 35, but yes, he did. I won one of his contests, and he sent me a 35-pound box of some awesome stuff. So yeah, in addition to that, I think he's just an awesome guy, you know? All right, so here we go. Here's the next question. And this is a question that is a trivia question. The answer also was in a video that I did recently. So the question is, what supervillain is the half brother of the chameleon? What supervillain is the half brother of the chameleon? John says, he is a true gentleman and an unconscious thief. You are a nut. All right. Oh, Tony Sanders, right? Oh, very good. Tony Sanders has it. Tony Sanders has it with the Craven the Hunter is indeed the half brother of the chameleon. That man knows his Spider-Man trivia. Very good, Tony. All right, brother. So Tony, tell me which two books you want, and I will set those aside for you. Yes, it is his half brother. That's what is cool. To me, some of this is just like the mysteries. No, spelling doesn't count. Part of this is like the trivia stuff, right? It is, or the mysteries that I try to solve. It's all about having some fun and trying to pull out these nuggets that maybe some people know, some people don't. The whole thing is to try to get people to have a little fun. And yep. All right. So spelling does not count. All right, Tony wants number 16 and number 17. Let me find those two books in here. All right, so here we go. Tony wants Hercules number 1. So there you have it. I think it's actually a pretty good copy of that book. A little bit of stuff going on down in the corner, but by and large, I think in decent shape. He also wants the Uncanny X-Men number 1. And this book has not left plastic since I picked it up as part of a collection from somebody else. So those are your two books, brother. I'm going to set those aside for you. And of course, I will throw in a couple of extra freebies for you. All right. So the next and possibly the last, maybe we'll do a couple of bonus rounds here. You know, we're just spending postage money like crazy here. So let's just go crazy. All right. So the next one is, and the answer to this was actually on one of the books that I showed. I'm not sure if you saw it. What member of the Avengers is brother to the supervillain Thanos? What member of the Avengers is a brother to the supervillain Thanos? Iron Man, no. Candyman, if so, spelling does not count because he forgot the X. Candygram Man, you, sir, are the winner. Candygram Man. So tell me which two books you want, sir, and they will be yours. And Star Fox was at the bottom of the Avengers book that I showed, right here at the bottom. It was sitting right there. The answer to that question. So let me know which 2 books you want and I will set those aside for you. He'll take 1821 for very good. Very good. So let me, oh, and funny, he takes number 18, which is the book that has the Star Fox down here in the corner. So I will set that one aside for you. And then he also wanted number 18. Wait a minute. Oh, no, 21. 21 is the War Journal. War Journal number 1. So you, sir, are the winner of that one. All right. So let me think. I didn't write down any bonus round questions. So let's do this. We're going to do bonus round. We're going to do a bonus round. And so I'll show you guys which books are left. We have number 1, number 4. Nobody wants my man thing. Number 5, number 8, number 9, number 10, and number 11. Those are the books that are left in there. Steve B says, can we do a bonus round for Hulk 181? He's cool with that. We can do a bonus round for Hulk 181 all day long because that's all you're getting. So funny thing, I was in the shop today and Comics with Bueller, well done, sir. I'm glad that you picked up on that. I was in the shop earlier today and someone actually had this, the shop actually had this book in there for 45 bucks. That is, what is this thing? Marvel Milestones Edition. This is a reprint of Incredible Hulk 181. They had it on the shelf for 45 bucks, which I think is crazy. JD, that's how we like to do it over here. Yeah, exactly. They do fetch some decent prices. All right, so let me think. What question can I ask? Oh, all right. So let me see. All right. We'll see. We'll see if you guys can answer this. There is a book behind me that I am really proud of because it is a triple signed book. What book is it? Triple signed book. How deep does that magic hat go? You guys are silly. There is a triple signed, White Whale Comics has it. He has it. White Whale Comics knows he watches these videos. White Whale, tell me which 2 books you want. He came off with ASM 300. That is triple signed back there. Absolutely love that book. You, sir, are in the game. Tell me which 2 books you want, sir, and they are yours. Can I not win again? No, Tracy, you cannot win again. Don't be greedy. We need to spread the love. All right, so White Whale Comics says he wants number 11, which is a ROM number 32. So I will set that aside for you, brother. And you want my man thing? We'll throw in, and I'll throw in a couple of extra surprises. We'll throw in this Champions. Hopefully you don't have that. We'll throw in this Champions number G. Murray says he got beat by lag by White Whale Comics. So we will throw those in for you. We are putting Champions 1. This is book number 8 and then number 11. Those are set aside for you. All right. So if you guys won, make sure that you guys actually send me that email where you include your screen name here, your real name, your address, and also the books that you want. Just kind of as a reminder, I have set everything aside for you guys, and so I will try to get those books out to you as soon as I possibly can. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Oh, before I let you go, I'll show a couple of books. Show a couple of books that I picked up today. I haven't been to any comic shops locally here in about 3 weeks. So I finally went to one of them. I picked up a couple of books. This is The Return of Wolverine number 1. I snagged that. I snagged this amazing Spider-Man Cool Del Otto cover. I think this one's really gorgeous. Immortal Hulk number 6. The Immortal Hulk number 5. grab this Fantastic Four #2, Amazing Spider-Man 5, and then the rest of these are like weeks old, so I won't show you guys those. So what I was gonna say was that I had a lot of fun doing this. This is the first time that I've ever done it. It seems like no one else has really done this either, which I think is really cool because it's all about being unique, and to the point that we were just making comics with Bueller is doing some amazing, unique, and creative things, and I salute him for that because we all have the same books, right? And the question becomes, what spin are you gonna put on it to be a little bit different? And he is definitely one of those guys out there that is doing things differently, and I think it's awesome. And so this too is my attempt to be a little bit different and to continue giving back to all of you who spend time watching this channel. I know that you guys have a choice when it comes to YouTube, right? There are only so many hours in the day, and if you are choosing to spend a little bit of that time with me, I just want to say thank you. This is not the last time that we are going to do this. Based upon the response, I think that we'll probably do this again. It'll be a question of when we do it, not if we do it, because this was pretty cool. So thank you guys for hanging out just a little bit. I hope that you enjoyed yourselves. I am going to go get in the hot tub now, and then I will send these books out to you early next week. Thank you guys.